currently 0 people in here, but I'm going to talk as if I am not speaking to no one, and I don't even know how to download these lives from it's not all the way up. It TikTok live is concerning that our incoming president wants to force TikTok to sell 50% of its is highly concerned. That really take away a major draw to being on TikTok. The fact that the United States doesn't control it. They can't access our data. I don't want my government to have that, like, I don't want them to have that. Do I care if Joe Schmo down the street or across the pond? I don't, but I don't trust. I think that there's ample reason to not trust them. But these billionaires that are care about what my kids food on the table. They only care about the lining of their own pockets and what is in said pockets. So, anywho, um, God isn't really back. And as of 7 minutes, I'm going to go live. They can go ahead video if it goes to reach other than which they could. You can live in there, but it says 7 people. But the 7 people would be commenting, letting you know that they can, and you actually know some of those people check to make sure that those are real people and not just a fake number that is put up there. That is where it or that part back except app. YouTube, your app is crap. App be a community will go, then I'll just cancel them. It'll just be strong arm over and over and over again. That's all this is going to be until there's a real solution. And a real solution is not making TikTok divest 50% of their company. No, just ridiculous. Anyway, if it's skipping, it's not even worth being live. So I'm going to go and enjoy the last moments of my freedom of speech being violated until they figure out just how much of a violation they have done on American people. It is not okay. It is not okay for even a second. You what's working now? Like why come in and say it's working out? What's working now? That my live isn't skipping, that TikTok is working and live stream is restored because until stream is restored, it is not working. Right? So, and if it's this app, like this app's just crap. YouTube is just the people aren't. The people are great. The software is horrible. The features are horrible. The buffering is horrible. Like it's just very poor quality all around. Trying to make a video on here, it doesn't even compare, like they don't have even close. If the Neptune app, and I'm going to compare it to TikTok because TikTok is a well-oiled machine. And even though they have content that they restrict in some cases, like they still it's more for like legal purposes more than anything else to keep them in alignment with like federal state laws that are around. And so when you can't talk about this or this or this, they're doing it for um purposes of hello.
Hey, I was hoping I could hear you better if I just hopped on.
Can you hear me better?
Yes, actually I
Yay.
can, so it's good news.
Yeah, your lips don't totally match up yet with your words, but let's see. Talk again.
Talking again.
Okay, there we go. You're like
Testing.
Testing, testing.
Testing.
I think it was just, like, catching up, but oh my goodness, I'm so glad that you're on here right now because I am so, like, just pissed about the live stream not being restored.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Taylor po
Mhm. Mhm.
when you make a mistake, if you try to you should deserve a second. I do agree with that. I just don't think the energy behind it is really about, like, saving anything. I think it's about handing over that power to whatever company in the United States will scratch his back the most.
Right, like it's part of the illusion.
Right, and
Let's
so
let's paint the picture.
what I think I think what's, gonna happen is that well, I mean, I don't wanna speculate too much, but what I feel is going to happen is with that message of him saying he wants them to sell 50% to a US company, I think he actually said to the US. I'm like, "To the US government? Like, are we doing state-sponsored media now? Like,
Mhm.
are we
Yeah.
taking one from China's book? We doing that?" But anyway, I think he meant a US company. You know, he's quick on the draw with the words. I don't think he does not think them through. He does not think his words through. But anyway, I think that he just wants to have it sold to whatever company will tell him behind closed doors, like, "We'll give you good coverage. We'll let you talk about whatever you want." Right? And
Mhm.
what company has been changing their tune lately?
Mhm.
Who has a
As soon
Facebook
as
account on TikTok now?
Mhm. As soon as I saw that, that's when I deleted them all. I'm like, "No, this is not okay. I don't even care."
Yeah. They just wanna take on another, social media app, and it's like, "Mark Zuckerberg, you are so over. We so can't stomach you." Like,
Mhm.
he is a very, like, typical, "Whoever's in charge, I bow to you, and that's it," only for his own pockets. He has no integrity whatsoever. Does
No.
anyone remember if Show, the CEO, ever had it on his bio that he was CEO? I don't think he ever did, but people are, like, making comments about how his bio doesn't even say that he's the CEO of TikTok. And I'm like, "But I don't know that it ever did say that."
It
Like,
wasn't about him.
I think he's said it on his videos, but most of those videos, I think he was saying it because he was making an official TikTok statement.
Right. Right. I don't know. I'm glad that I have you because I politics and everything else makes me really uncomfortable. Like really uncomfortable. And it's hard for me to make sense of a lot of things and people and what they do and what they say and I don't see a lot of it unless I go looking for it. So now to be in this situation and like seeing everything that's been happening and what's currently happening, I'm in a trying to catch up stage and make it make sense. Make sense. I'm trying. That's just where I'm at.
Has the rule that you must be in some type of like substantial business agreement for a purchase of TikTok in order for him to even be able to let's hypothetically say Trump's behind the scenes saying, "Hey Meta, like you're buying it even though they won't sell it to you over their dead bodies.
Mhm.
But let's make it appear that way so that I can sign the executive order. And then I'll scratch your back and give you some leniency on blah, 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 blah."
Right. Mhm.
But I'm open to the idea that that could be a timeline that we're on. just to show. Like, what's the smoke and mirrors? What
Mhm.
part of it is that they're playing here? Like, and even on the side of like China, what's their underlying game of shutting it all down if they were just gonna pop it back up? Is all they needed really a social media post from a incoming president? I don't think so. I think
Mhm.
there was a larger game at play.
Definitely. I
Things that we
agree.
don't know that are way more deep than what we're seeing. I think is a lot of different and a lot of painting of the picture of like and honestly, I think that our current president like played right into it. I think that he like unintentionally played right into narrative so that him going out, he was the one that who knows how long he'll be president. Could
Right.
be
And
years,
something's gonna
decades.
happen. Mhm.
He may be president, you know what I mean? He could be
Yes.
there forever until like I honestly think we're at this place country where it may not be just 4 years.
What do
Like
you mean?
his extension presidency because of whatever powers he thinks that he can create. Like I think that there is like a serious threat to democracy across the board and the painting of this person as a hero could really uprise a lot of people to support him. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I felt the word yesterday when I put the pieces together that TikTok was shutting down before the inauguration and Trump had like Biden pushed it off like I'll give it to Trump. Trump can sign whatever orders, like let Trump deal with it. Like you said, he kind of let me be the I'll be the villain and it can go down under me, but Trump will pick it up. But we're still not able to use it. But last night when I put the pieces together that it was all happening the way that it was with timing, I felt like that would lead to dictatorship. If people are relying on him so much to come in and be the hero, and that's what we're painting the picture to be, following him in under the right energy like you're talking about, that feels like dictatorship to me. That scares me now. But I don't know, that's how my brain is sorting it out. Something is gonna happen, it doesn't feel great, and I don't like that we can't go on live on TikTok and show each other what's happening in real time.
Right?
I don't like that at all.
I don't either. And I think that that is like, I honestly think that was part of the coming back online deal is you can go on, but you can't have the live feature on for the United States right now. Like, we'll that it's back. But and
Mm,
that's all that people are commenting. It's back. It's back. And I'm like, it ain't back until you can see me in real time.
mhm,
Like, it's not back and because who knows what they're suppressing of other people's videos. You know how sometimes it's like processing for a while and like no one
mhm.
can see your video and like you go to try to share it and it says video not available and all that like that is what I think is the ploy. And until you can actually see someone in real time talking to you and you can talk back to them like this, it's not free speech.
Right, right. It's all very confusing right now. Trying to like, what are we gonna do? But at the same time, like, I had an IM drop down a second ago. Wonder if I can see it. I didn't want to interrupt your talking. It said, "I believe everything always works out in the end." And I do believe
It
that. I
does.
believe that because
Mhm.
no matter how it's working out exactly how it's supposed to work out. And we
Right.
will find those paths along the way that get us to where we're going. And it's not linear. Keep having to remind myself it's not a straight walk. That road's blocked. We got to find another one. Hmm. Mhm.
Us the way that we are intended to teach her, understand us, then our freedom of speech is still infringed upon, in my opinion. Now, whether that would stand up in a court or not, I don't know. But to me, if there's people that are wanting to hear you, that are trying to engage and they can't, and you are trying to speak, and people that want to hear you can't hear you, your speech is being violated.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's cool that you and I are talking. It's way better than me being here all by myself talking to a screen.
Definitely.
My gosh,
That's
especially
my
when people are
favorite
like,
way to
"It's
talk to
glitching," and
myself.
I'm like, "I can't help anything about that. This whole app is crap.
Mhm.
The whole interface is just crap. The fact that I can hear you is great. Really excited about that, but, like, can more people join? Is it just you and me? Is can more people come on? I don't know. Can they use that same link and join? Has anyone tried to use the link and join while Cassie's on here too? Is it just a one and done?
I hope not. I
I
hope
hope not
not.
too, but I've never tried more than one person, and I haven't seen anyone else comment since Angie, so I'm like, are we even can anyone is there anybody out there? Are you guys there? Hello? Hello?
Is anybody out there?
Marco!
Polo.
I really don't know, and it's making me a little bit more nervous now that I'm seeing there's 9 people and it's, like, dead in the chat.
Yeah, where'd they go?
Like,
Can
what
I type in the chat? Does it work that way?
I don't know. Polo, there we
Ah,
go.
Polo.
No, I don't wanna remove guest. Haven't tried to you can only have 1, I just tried. Oh, dang it. Well, that's
Dang it.
I don't like it.
I
See,
don't like
already, I
that.
don't like it. TikTok's better. More
So
group
much better.
discussion.
The vibe. Like I had made a video just I don't know, expressing my thoughts on the vibe. You don't get the same vibe over here that you do over there. It's short and it's sweet, and for some reason, it feels safer.
Yeah.
There's extra bottles.
Yeah, I agree. It does feel safer and, like, that kinda so then how
There's banana axolotl.
so when one of the people in last night, Daisy May was in here, Miss Daisy May was in here. They were talking about how they were watching somebody's dating YouTube live, but if they're hosting a dating YouTube live and you can only have 2 people, were they the person trying to find a date or were like how wouldn't you need 3 people on there if you're like hosting a dating thing and like maybe they were on
Yeah.
Zoom. I don't know, maybe they're on Zoom because I know Zoom has different features like I don't I'm
Can
so
you stream
confused.
Zoom on YouTube? Like, can you link it and stream
Yeah,
your
you can
Zoom
like
meeting to
have a Zoom
YouTube?
yeah, you can have your Zoom meeting live on YouTube. I
Does it
mean, so
have better quality?
it might. I mean, people do Zoom lives or Zoom, yeah, live Zoom calls through YouTube a lot. They work, but I think you might have to have like paid Zoom for that, maybe.
Oh,
I made a grape.
there's
Couldn't
always
join
something to pay
stream.
for
The
it.
host has added the maximum number of guests. One guest is the max. That's all you can have.
And now we know. Now we know.
Now we know
I'm
exactly.
just glad I can hear you here. I can't hear you down there.
It's crazy. Can you guys hear us okay now? Like, did it ever straighten out? Like, is the quality any better now? I'm in my like human rant mode. Like I'm not like my body's not angry. My body still feels calm. But my mind is like I know what is right and I know what is wrong. And I am not. I can be perfectly calm inside and still have my voice like this and still express how absolutely not okay all of this is. You know,
Mhm.
maybe that's a little psychopathic in a way because, like, I've just gotten so chill over this whole spiritual journey where I'm just like, I am zen inside, but I am absolutely angry at the same time.
Yes. Yes. And, you know, in this time that I've had to like sit with myself, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about like the way that I move through thoughts and feelings, right? And I noticed that like air and fire being rising and moon, I am so grateful to have that water sun that helps me calm those two down, because as soon as air makes up their mind on which direction the fire's moving, it and the water's like, slow down. It's working out. It is like just
Right.
woosah.
And I think you can think everything is working out and everything is fine and you can still speak out, you know? Like,
Mhm.
I think that's part of it. And I think that that's where I have a huge issue with people telling me, sit down, be quiet, be patient. Like, it's all going to be fine. It's like, that's fine that it's all going to be fine. And I don't disagree with you. I also think, let me fucking talk.
Mhm.
That's what I
Yeah.
also think. I had someone comment on one of my TikTok videos, "Patience, LOL." And I was like, "I'm sorry, but as a woman, I am not going to be told that when my rights are being stripped from me, I'm not gonna be told that I need to be patient about that. I'm going to speak up, I'm going to say something, and I'm certainly not going to have the opposite gender coming at me telling me to be patient, shh, be quiet, sit down, don't be too loud, smile." I mean, they didn't say all those other things. They just said patient. But like
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like to me. That's how I do take it and I don't need to be offended by it, but I also don't need to like allow for them to continue that speech forward and I can say something. I can say, "No, thank you. Been there, done that," as both a entire gender and as a person that's been in relationships with people like that have told me to sit down, be quiet, and just shh, just wait, just take it a little bit longer. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Mhm. Enough is enough.
Yeah, I love. Just want to snap to all the comments down there. And just, I'm
Mhm.
reading them all, guys, loud and clear. Oh, Paige, I feel you. Yes, that's exactly how I feel. Same. Yes, yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
So, I mean, some people
Definitely.
might consider that I'm just like this angry woman, and I'm like, but I'm not angry in the sense of my body does not have the feeling of anger in it. My mind understands that what is happening is not okay, and therefore it knows that I have every right to be and express my anger, even if I don't allow it to take over my body.
Right. Right. You can still allow yourself to show up. And I think that setting the example to like share what you're angry about without actually throwing the anger at somebody else, like
Yes.
in an attacking way, like people feel that. So to
Mhm.
be able to show up and express your words and your thoughts and your anger without actually flinging anger around it, I think that's everything.
Right. And I'm not angry at Donald Trump. I'm not angry at Joe Biden. I'm not angry at each individual Congress member. I understand that like no matter what talking head was in that position, that was going to be the outcome because that is just where we're at energetically in this country. And particular things have to transpire and particular people have to speak up and use their voices in order for things to go another direction. The whole energy has to shift because right now it's all about like
Yeah.
money, status, power. Because even if we're talking about a politician, it may not be about money. It may just be about the power and the prestige that they get, the feeling that they get of I am a congressman.
And the
Like
fear of losing that. Yeah.
yes, exactly, because they do get a lot of special treatment based on that stuff, even if they are pretending like they don't. They do. They become these, like, really wealthy people afterwards too, so,
Mm.
ugh, ugh.
Ugh.
It's just oh, and just the thought of, like, Facebook even potentially Meta potentially buying TikTok just makes me want to vomit. Like,
Yeah.
Ooh, no. Hi, Tabitha. Hello, everyone. So good to see you guys in here. And
It
hello,
really is.
Goddess Warrior. Do I know you from over on TikTok? Or did you just randomly find me? I just want to know. I just want to
Oh,
know.
that would be great. We need to know.
Hi, Melinda.
Hi, Melinda.
How are you? So, if I add you as a standard moderator, which that's what all these blue things are, you guys should be able to. Oh, it's you, Bryn. Hi. Hello. Thank you for letting me know. Um,
I don't know why it's so funny.
yeah, so like when I add you as a standard moderator, it should make your thing go blue, which makes it so that you can click on everybody and go to their channel and subscribe to them. Because honestly, we still got to be building over here. Why? Because we don't know like if Meta owns TikTok tomorrow. I'm not saying they will. I'm not saying there's any validity behind that. But let's say hypothetically, somebody like Meta buys half of TikTok or all of TikTok or whatever. I don't want to be there.
Mm-mm,
I don't want to be there.
mm-mm.
Period. Like I don't want to be there. I may have an account there. I may start to post my posts will completely change. My posts will be all just like very like cut, dry, advertising. You want a reading, you know where to come. Like that's what will be on my TikTok. And then I will go find my next platform to actually express my voice. That's the
Yeah,
only reason I still have an Instagram and a Facebook is it's like regurgitated content and then it's going to move to advertising because I just don't want to be there.
that's true. I hadn't even really thought about that. I just deleted them because, like, I knew from a long time ago that Facebook gave me the ick. I didn't want to be on Facebook. I deleted it for the longest time, totally deactivated it. And then I started it over, so I had a new vibe. I was a different person showing up to this app, and the vibe of the app changed, but it still doesn't feel the same. Like all of my TikTok content doesn't go over to Facebook, and I'm not making anything on Facebook that goes over to TikTok or anything. I
Yeah.
don't feel the need to connect those two together. I deleted the app, but it didn't deactivate my account. So if I wanted to re-download Facebook and use it to let the whole 30 people on there know that I'll be on YouTube or wherever I'm at instead, I guess that's what I'll have to do. But I don't really want anything to do with it at all.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like I loved MySpace. Loved MySpace.
Same.
I love TikTok. Facebook was good because I could like actually interact with my real life friends, but then I realized my real life friends, they weren't my friends. Like I started to learn over time like these aren't my people now that I'm getting to know you more. Now that I'm getting to see like what you think, what you feel, like who you are at your core, I'm like, whoa, the facade that you put up on the internet that isn't even real. That's not really even you because I'm hearing you say something completely different behind closed doors, but to the rest of the world you're lying to them. And I'm like, those aren't my people.
Mm.
And that's all that Facebook showed me was like like I've got like 1,500 friends on there. I guarantee you over 1,000 of them can't fucking stand me. They can't stand me, and they
That's why
follow
I
me
deactivated that.
because of, like, just the past or because they want the count or they, like or they want to check up on what I'm doing to make sure I'm not raising my voice too loud again
Mhm.
so that they don't have to suppress it again.
It's like misery loves company, and sometimes they want to keep an eye on you just to make sure you're still miserable.
Exactly. Hey, David,
Hmm.
I just made you a moderator so it's easy to click on everybody in the chat and go to their page and subscribe to their pages. Because it's almost impossible to do that otherwise. So y'all can just connect with each other. I plan to keep adding you guys as moderators as I recognize who you are. So if someone comes in and they know me, but I can't recognize who you are, just tell me who you are. And I'll be honest if I don't know who you are afterwards, and I apologize if I offend you. It says, "Oh, I just learned double tap the screen once to give it the live a like."
Oh, that works
And
too?
the reacts. Oh yeah. Huh. Can I? I can't. See, on TikTok you can like your own live. I like that vibe too. I mean, wouldn't sit there and do it, but but you could. The fact that you could,
Right.
you could give yourself love if you wanted to.
Mhm.
You could put a heart on your own face.
You could.
No, you can't.
Not here.
I know there's
I
silly
don't
little
know.
things. I am aware. Silly little things. I
I'll have to look more into Neptune. I haven't been able to find anything on it yet. When I look it up in the App Store, it's that psychic
So there's
page.
no yeah, so there's no app yet. It's in beta testing. So they're still getting their coding in order so that they can even go on the App Store for a beta test. Once that's available, they'll send us a private link for beta testers to go in and download it. And then what's up, baby? There's waffles. I don't need to make you waffles. The waffles are in the fridge. Like literally just made them yesterday. Yeah,
I
so
love waffles.
Neptune isn't really like available yet, but you can join their Discord on I think it's the neptuneapp.com. And then you can join their Discord and you can give them feedback on ideas that are already out there. And that, like, everyone's voice that says, "Hey, I like this too. Hey, I like that too." You can have that. Like every single person that puts those things in, it gives it more weight so that they will consider it more as a feature. So they know how important it is to people. Even if you aren't part of the beta testing, you can join their Discord and still have your voice heard on what's important for you. But you should still be able to even join the wait list of beta testers as well. But it should be out on the actual apps, at least on the iOS Apple app store. It should be out in the spring. And if Google has any delay, they said that it would just be like a very short delay for the Android side of it.
Okay. Okay. So I'll look into it. I guess I'll download Discord then.
I know
That's another platform I've avoided.
me too. I didn't like the name of Discord, and it took I had to sit there with myself for a while. I'm like, am I really joining Discord
Mhm.
after all these years of avoiding that app? Because like I just didn't like the name of it. I'm like, I don't want to invite Discord into my life. Thank you very much.
Right.
Like chaos and Discord, Eris energy. I don't think so. But then I was like, okay, but is this app worth it? And I just heard yes, do it. That the people, like, you would love the CEO. Her name's Ashley Darling. She is all about equity and inclusion and just a really good human being, very
Good.
vocal. I think you would love her and you would love for what they stand for. They're going to allow all speech to happen except for hate speech. So
Good.
like you
This
can
is
say
what
the
we
F
need.
word, you can say all the things that you want to say. They just can't be under the categories of hate speech and
Right.
even misinformation. She's like, we're not, we're not gonna check it. You guys are adults.
Mhm.
You guys are adults, and you can figure that out for yourselves of what's true and what's not true. So
I'm gonna have to check it out.
yeah, she is good vibes, Elizabeth. I just
I'm
deleted
gonna
the
do
Discord
that.
not that long ago. I don't blame you, Melinda. I'm literally only on it for just that Neptune. And I did sign up for some other Discord for another social media app that's coming out, but I know nothing about it. Nothing. It's called 35 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get the same vibes, but I just joined their Discord because I might get curious. I don't know.
Right. I mean, there's always a reason. You just don't know what it is right now, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Like I reserved my username. You should reserve your username on Neptune, though. They do have that
Okay.
process to reserve your username, and you can reserve up to 3 usernames with your email.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
reserve your username, then you join the Discord, and it should like let you have it. So
Okay. And that's going from the Neptune through Google, like on a website to get to the Discord.
yeah, so their website has the link to join the Discord, yes. But if
Perfect.
and there should be plenty of TikTok videos on how to join the Discord too. Like if you're like, I can't find it. I
Okay.
think though it's just on the neptuneapp.com, and for me it was at the bottom, but they might have switched it around now because that was weeks ago.
Okay. No, I'll definitely look into that. So I'll hop on. I'll hop off of here and go start doing that. I also want to look at the list of representatives for the rest of my state, since I wasn't able to leave a voicemail for my region's representative. I'm gonna continue to make some phone calls, and
Why couldn't you leave one for yours?
their mailbox was full, so it just said thank you, bye.
Who is your representative?
I don't even remember his name.
It's not Tom. You're not in Tom Cotton's one, are you? Oh, where'd she go? Where'd you go? I hope their voicemails are all full, man. All full. NeptuneApp.com. Thank you, Tabitha. She's frozen. I wonder if she can come back after she freezes like that. We shall see. Somebody put the word bananas into the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13-second delay. There's a delay on this. Cool. I was wondering like how quick we can talk to each other through the chat versus when it actually like I say it versus when it gets delivered to you guys. So
You
it's
said 13 seconds?
13-second delay, yeah.
Why am I backwards?
What do you mean you're
This is my
backwards?
right hand. This is my right hand.
Oh, so yours is mirrored right now?
Yeah, that's so weird. It's tripping me out. Right
Oh,
hand, left forehead. Right hand, left
it's
forehead.
not weird to me because right now, like, I look like me when I look in the mirror. So
Right.
you're saying you look like you when someone's looking at you right now?
But like backwards, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've always found that so interesting that like when we look in a mirror, that's not actually what we look like. Like
It's
what I
tripping me
see
out.
in the mirror is not what you see when you stand in front of me.
Right.
Isn't that crazy?
Ah.
But if we
How many
both
of us
stand in
learned
the
that the hard
mirror,
way though?
if we both stand in the mirror, then we get to see each other how we see each other. So if we're both standing next to each other in a mirror, then when you look at me, you see what I see. Like if you're
Right.
side by side with me and you're looking in the mirror and I'm looking in the mirror, but my eyes gaze at you and your eyes gaze at me, now we finally see each other in the perspective that like the person that is them sees themselves.
I'm
Trippy,
still weirded.
huh?
It makes sense, but it's still weird. I
I
don't
know, I
like
get
that.
it.
I don't like that.
I just confused my son. He's like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
No,
That
I was
makes
just trying to get on and find my senators or the representative's name that I tried calling the other day. And I guess when I came back, it made everything backwards.
I guess so. Did you figure out who your senator was that you called?
No, you guys said that I froze over here, and I'm like, wait, you can't hear me?
No. Well, don't let me keep you from that. Thank you for coming on here. I don't want to keep you from figuring out the next steps because it's important that we just keep on them.
Absolutely.
And
I'm going to
remember
do
that
that.
they all have a phone number at the Capitol. All of them have a phone number directly to the Capitol. You can get the Capitol's phone number, the operator, and you can call the US Capitol and ask to be transferred to your representative or to your senator. So you make
Okay.
it a voicemail, but they will get it might be a full mailbox too, but the
We'll
operator can
see.
transfer you in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Noted. I have things to do. I love you guys.
I
I'll
love
be
you
around.
too.
Bye.
Bye. Do I want a waffle? Ooh, a waffle sounds really good. Yeah, will you put it in the toaster? Thanks, baby. Does anyone else want to come up? There's a link in the chat. I love it. It's better talking to one person than none at all, I'll tell you that. This is just ridiculously wild to me. Let's see if my live works on TikTok. Please hold while I go on to my other phone. Go live in 1 hour. I am live. I have a reminder to go live. There's Elizabeth. Say potato. Hey, potato, if you're real.
I swear.
Elizabeth. Hi, friend.
Hi, my friend. How are you?
Long time no see. It's 11:11 up there. I have 11 viewers and 11 likes. 11:11.
Ooh, very nice. Oh
Your
my god.
TikTok is completely back up now. Hold on, I'm gonna try going live over here.
If
It's
it's
a little
complete,
slow.
then I probably won't stay live over here very long.
Are we back? Question mark. Live. Nope. Unable to go live. Try again later.
Gosh, dang it.
And I did close the app out and try again. Let's try again. Close the app out.
As president, first thing I ask.
I'm just so glad I can even but this is what they want. They want you to just be so glad you can open the app again.
Yep.
You know, it's like breadcrumbing. The
It is
government is breadcrumbing us.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're going to take it away and then we're only going to give you part of it back. I'm sorry. I had a relationship like that for way too freaking long. I ain't taking no breadcrumbs.
That's
No
right.
thanks.
Hi, Kiki.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I might have been manic posting this morning. Like, as soon as I got my service back, I was like, go follow us on YouTube and find our page. Like,
I love you. I almost went to your page to watch things, but then they were like, post another video and try out YouTube and
Mhm.
see if it works. And I'm like, okay, because you're never going to want to know what the features are again if you
Yeah,
get your TikTok back. And I'm like, I know, Spirit. Okay, I'll go check it out.
fine.
Um, but okay, one thing that I am learning though is that realizing is the idea that we can do Zoom over YouTube, which allows for a lot of different people and people to not be on camera. It's just not the same. I couldn't go live either. Yeah, reload the Discord for Neptune. Yay, Melinda. Yeah, I'm super excited for Neptune. What happened to Elizabeth? This is like
What
I'm going through the
happened?
trauma of last night again. There you are.
Oh
When your
no,
screen went black.
now it flipped like Cassie. I had a spam call come in and now it's like, ew. I don't like
Weird.
looking at my face like this. I want
Well,
to
I
be
think your face looks beautiful and it doesn't look flipped to me. Like you look the same. I don't get it.
no, but like this my left hand is on the wrong side. I'm literally like her, like touching my face like
Mine's still the same. Like if I look in the mirror.
yeah. No.
I can't stand it though, because when I'm on my computer on YouTube, it's like what you're experiencing right now.
That's
It's
so
like
weird.
it's
Cuz
and I'm
yeah,
like,
you can read my shirt.
oh yeah, you can read your shirt.
That's weird. Why did
I
this
know.
happen?
So part of me is like, I think our brains need to be trained this way. that we're okay no matter what perspective we're looking at ourselves from. We love it. We love ourselves.
That's a good point.
I
That
wonder what happens if I close out. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh, it just did it to me too.
Weird.
Now we're both having to do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
We're in it together.
okay.
You know, I don't really love the way that I look in this way either.
It makes me want to I don't know how to tilt my head.
I know, it's like if I wanna show this part of my face more, and so I'm like moving the oh no, we have to go this way.
Yeah.
But I'm like, people, this is really how people see me. Like, I think about my eye, my lazy eye. I have a lazy left eye, and it looks
I
more
know.
lazy in this way.
My
Like
face
now I
is
just
lopsided. That's why I'm like, this is weird.
it's fine. We're
Yeah.
fine.
We're beautiful.
Everything's okay.
It's good.
Except for what the F about TikTok Live? I'm going to keep repeating this over and over because my mind is a Scorpio mind and we drill down on these things and obsess about them and I cannot handle it.
Yeah.
Oh, let me try going out and back in again and seeing if it flips it again.
How do I don't want to leave.
No, it's the same. Bah.
Wah. like
Oh my goodness, guys. When you guys opened up your YouTube, did anyone's YouTube show me right away? I think Allie said hers did.
mine did.
Nice. Maybe there'll be some exposure over here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just haven't ever wanted to.
I just want TikTok Live back.
Jenna Marbles was the queen of YouTube. Like, who needs to YouTube after her? Like, there's just no point. Like, she
Yeah.
just needs like a royal seat on YouTube. Like, it could just be Marbles Tube.
Yeah. MarbTube.
MarbTube. Like, life was never the same after she left the internet.
I fully agree. I miss her. I hope she's doing so well.
I can't tell if I'm healing or not, or if it's getting worse. Is that worse than yesterday or better? That's how I feel about the TikTok issue right now. Is it worse or better now?
Yeah.
Like, did we just walk ourselves into a trap? Is it a Taylor Swift lyric coming true of if you think you're in a trap, you're already there?
Kind of feels like it. Kind of feels like it.
You don't know who Jenna Marbles is? Oh, she's like OG YouTube. She doesn't have it anymore. Now it's just
Yeah.
her partner Julian that is on social media because the internet canceled her because she was young and dumb and didn't even realize the impacts of what she was saying. It wasn't even that bad. Like it was like she didn't intentionally try to hurt anybody.
Right.
She just was ill informed and then when she realized it she was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't even think anything of it," And totally willing to learn. She was totally willing to learn and be corrected, but the internet wouldn't even give her a chance. They wouldn't even give her a chance. And I think it just made her really sad. So she went
Yeah.
away.
And that made all of us really sad.
I know. I'm like, beautiful. It's been long enough. You can come back.
Please come back.
Please come back and make all the money you want.
Yeah.
Get all the advertisements. We will support you.
All the things.
Go buy another house.
Yeah.
Remember when
Rescue
she just
another
lived in
dog.
that little place with her Spider-Man, picture? Last I saw, they evacuated their home for the fires. I think so, yeah. But no, has anyone even seen her face in years?
She's been completely off the internet.
Is she even alive or did something happen?
I don't know. I think Julian had shared a couple photos right after their wedding, but that was years ago.
Yeah. All I know is she was so funny. She would post to YouTube videos every Wednesday or Thursday. They were her upload day, and they were just like the most ridiculously funny slash annoying videos. And you couldn't like you either loved her or you hated her.
Yeah.
And like if you didn't love her, I don't even know you. Like, I mean, unless you don't know who she is.
Right.
Right. But if you were like, I hated Jenna Marbles, it's like, how?
But for why? Like,
Yeah. Like she was just joy. Like
Oh,
Tinky
touch me.
Winky Pudding Pie. I have a lovely love poem for you.
I miss her.
Me too. Somewhere in this old phone of mine, I've got a Jenna Marbles 1 minute cut of that lovely love poem before she took all her YouTube videos down. Something in me said, record it.
Mhm.
And I
I
did.
should have.
Yeah. So I kind of wonder if I have an old text message in here to anybody that I said like Jenna Marbles to. Jenna. Maybe I could make Jenna Marbles. Somebody named Amber. I sent something to about Jenna Marbles, but it ain't that. What is this? This was me. Was thinking of sending it as a contender for the best ugly cry mascara for Jenna Marbles. Oh God,
Oh
I
no.
can't even do it.
Oh.
What is that? What was I crying about in 2020?
Yeah.
That's old mascara cry. I must have been sad about something.
Oh, that's funny.
That girl that broke my heart.
The
Remember
one.
Mhm. Let's not say her name on YouTube. Out of respect for how beautiful
Yeah.
she is. Those were the tears I cried over her.
Wow.
Those were real tears. Hold on, let's look at them again. You guys can grade the tears of how I cried over this lady. Grade them. What date was this? This was on 6/14/20. Pretty sure that's tears cried over her. Those are some good tears.
Those are good mascara tears. Like
I
the
sent that to my
level.
sister because only your sister gets to see those, and people that watch the 12 people, maybe 13 later in 10 years
Yeah.
from now, the 13th one that watches this video this far.
Right.
2020, that was the year of zero stress. Zero stress.
Do you
Speaking
know
of my
that?
sister, her husband's on here. I
Yeah.
wasn't a fan. She just wasn't my style. Didn't hate, just indifferent. You can't be my brother-in-law. Of zero.
Sarcasm.
Yeah. What was 2020? Gosh. Oh, that was right after the C word. Not the see you next Tuesday C word, like after the other C word. Can we even say that on YouTube? I don't know if we can.
I
On
don't know.
TikTok, we can't say it.
The vibe.
But that was 3 months after that.
Mhm.
What else was going on?
God.
Oh, I was in that horrible thing with my job where I was like stuck at home because I filed a complaint against one of the most powerful people in Oregon. And then they had me stay home for 14 months while they pushed that off and wouldn't give me access to records to be able to defend myself. Yeah, that was interesting. Guys, I don't know if you know, I don't trust the government. I don't know if you know, like I've got inside like examples, held public office, ran for office, watched how parties work in your own party and the opposing party. Do you know that when I ran for office, the opposing party was nicer to me than my own party?
How freaking gross is that? Like,
Mhm.
is gross. I don't
The worst that they could come up for me, my opposition, the person running against me who's currently holding a seat in another district now, the worst they could come up to say about me was that I was a left liberal activist. And I'm like,
well,
well, maybe
yeah.
I could pass this over to the people that are telling me I'm not left liberalist activist enough and are like trying to tear me down for running for office in my own party. Maybe I can hand this to them and show them my certification of being such words that
Yeah.
I just don't seem to be enough for them. I'm like, so am I or am I not?
Make up
'Cause
your mind.
apparently I'm not appeasing either side, which makes me a perfect candidate for this position since everyone hates me.
That's so crazy to me. That yeah, I don't love the government either.
High pitch right ear ringing for 30 seconds and then even higher pitch another 30 seconds. Oh, I remember she left after the George stuff.
What George stuff? Who's George?
Hello, Lay. Yeah, who's George? Bye, George. George Orwell stuff. Big Brother's watching. This is all. I feel like being on YouTube Live is like being in an illusion.
Oh, George Floyd.
Oh, did she say something? Did she say something? Did she do something? Or was she just so like mad that she left? Like, what was the controversy?
Yeah.
Because I did whatever it was, I didn't see it.
Oh, stuff surfaced about blackface.
Oh, in her youth. Oh,
Okay.
see, and this is the thing. It's bad. It ain't good. It ain't a good look on anybody. Okay, but like some people just really don't know until they're called out when they're that young. You know, like some people are oblivious that that's even a thing. And I know people will say, in this day and age, everybody knows what that is. I guarantee if I asked probably my youngest what that is, they wouldn't know what it is,
Mhm.
right? Like, and I know that they're like they're little, right? But like, when is the appropriate age to make sure your kid knows about that? Like, and what if you just forget to teach them? Does that make you an absolute failure as a parent? Or was that also society's job to teach them too? Like, to just like blame and to blame the younger version of her because she was young. She wasn't she like 21 when she was on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like that's still young by and I'm not making excuses for her. I would give this to anybody that's that young. Like even some of the politicians that things have surfaced about them that when they were, in college they did a thing and it's like, okay, but have they done it since their brain has fully developed? Like 25's when your brain fully develops. Have they done it like since then? That for me, that's the line for me, where I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, if they're still full on adults with fully developed brains and they're making these kinds of decisions, there's a problem. But if it's something that like, and this isn't in all cases, like because even when you're a little itty bitty baby, you understand that like hurting somebody with your hands is not good, right? But some of these like cultural things where it's like you don't realize the underlying message that's below that, like you don't because you are not exposed to that race, that culture, that ethnicity or racism, sometimes people really don't know. Like they truly have no idea. Um And so in some cases, grace, repetitive things, no. Repetitive uh harming of people, of cultures, of just yeah, like hate. No, that's never acceptable. But in the case of Jenna Marbles, I just can't see that she intentionally was doing those things to be racist, you
Right.
know? Like, given all of her other views that she has, um, I just can't see that that's, like, where her heart was or
Yeah.
where her mind was. I think she was just being careless and stupid with her words and actions and didn't realize the depth and the harm that came with that, you know?
Yeah.
And now and, you know, rightfully so, she's done the right thing, pulled herself off, gone silent to show, like, that she did not intend that, you know? Like, some people say she ran away, but she didn't really, I remember her goodbye video. Um, she was deeply, like, sorry for the
Yeah.
harm that was
Like
caused.
it.
So much that she gave up everything she worked for to show how sorry she was.
Yeah. And she had a massive platform and
Massive.
cancel culture, and those, like, in that year especially was like so heavy. It was like all the regular folks were just coming for everyone, like just trying to chop off as many heads as they could, you
Right.
know. And it just sucks.
I'm getting a message from Michelle. Why won't it come in on my phone? Let me read it real fast.
Yeah, allow for forgiveness for sure. I know I've got stuff that I wish I could go back and, maybe amend some things, but at this point it is what it is. I'm just glad I wasn't popular on the internet back then.
Okay, so good to know. I can hear you the whole time when I'm out,
Yeah,
but you guys can't see or hear me.
your screen just black.
It goes black and then because I was like, "Can you hear me?" Nothing. I'm like, "They can't hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?" No. Okay, you can't hear me. Okay. Yeah, I was going to check a message. That's what I was doing. Text somebody back. But it's good to know because if I ever like, need to get up and go to the restroom or something, oh, there's a mute.
Oh, there is? Ooh. Oh, I love that. That's so cool.
I do okay. Find something 111. It's 11 or 111 right now. Find something that you are grateful for about this app page, the mute button being so accessible.
I like that too. And the retouch being right
Oh
underneath
yeah.
it.
Wait.
I
Oh,
put
that's
that
much
shit on.
better. That's
Yeah,
much better.
I feel
That's
much
much
better.
better. Oh my gosh. Cassandra sent me a picture bacon eggs for dinner. She
Mhm.
sent me a picture of me on her huge TV.
Was it so alarming?
I mean, we're talking like probably as bigger than that. Like
No.
big. And I was like,
I don't ever want to see myself that big.
I'm like, it was so bad. I was like, no,
Right.
no.
Like, can
I
you
mean,
put
it's
me back
fine
on
if
your
people want to
phone?
watch me there, but like,
But also don't. Like,
but also better somebody that I love watching me like
that's very
that than
true.
like someone that is like just looking at every wrinkle, like
Yeah,
every
I
crease.
know. My 11's right here. They're so
It's a
deep.
part of
I
the
go like
lovely
this all the
process
time.
of being human, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Really? Why can't I be on TikTok live?
Just
I'm
give us the lives back.
But that would be everything. That would be giving us everything and they only want to give us 50%.
No.
We only get 50% apparently.
I have you all on my 67-inch. Oh no.
Stop it. Will you take a picture? Please take a picture. Okay, here, we'll even go like this. Take a picture, Bryn. Come on. I want to see it. I want
Yeah.
to see it. Send it to me. Did you get it? There's a 13-second delay.
Oh, I forgot.
It might take her like 3 minutes just to get this. Is there anybody out there?
Got it.
Got it.
Okay. That's crazy that there's such a delay.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be like that.
I know, but in the TikTok lives, like on bad data days, it's like 6 seconds tops. Like
Mhm.
even on the worst days. 67 is huge.
Yeah, because I'm looking, I've got a 55-inch like right across from us, and I'm like, oh no.
That's what mine is, 55.
Mhm.
It's an opportunity for even more self-love with those big screens.
Fair.
Oh, I wonder if I could pull us up on my TV.
Would you mind stopping this for a second so you can pull up YouTube real quick? If it
Where's my remote? Let's find out.
the YouTube.
I don't think I've been on YouTube on here in a long time. I don't even know how to use this anymore. I used to have one of those little wandy things that would like.
Yeah. Woo-hoo.
Are you saying we should not have you on our 75-inch? If you do, I want a picture. I want a picture. If you do it, I want a picture. Why can't
I'll
I
just
get
like
myself
put my
centered?
outer
There you
screen.
go.
Like
No, I need to know. Hmm, how does this even work? I don't ever use these electronics out here, so I have no idea how this works.
I don't know. You can search me. One Love Liz.
No signal. Okay. I might not be smart enough to use my own home electronics. This thing is ancient. I'm so like glad that it still works.
No, just onesie. No. Why does it keep doing that? Search.
Well, you should work by now. I don't.
Oh gosh.
Can you see us?
I can't yet, but it's like all of my oh my so many old videos just popped up searching my name. I'm like, no.
Come on. Signal. There we go. Over to YouTube. And took a picture.
Photo sent. Oh my gosh. No, not this is not I'm currently live. Maybe try Paige.
Wait, who sent me a picture or who sent me a wild rice recipe? Who's
Wow.
that from? I need to save your phone number. What is that? Oh, that's Keith. Keith, I need to save your number. I'm like, wait. That's your number. I really gotta save that. Thank you, Keith.
Thanks.
Okay, I want to find search. Can we look up Ascending Phoenix? I don't know that it'll show up. It's so hard to find people on YouTube.
Yeah. You didn't even have your own family in your phone.
Okay, but this is a perfect proof if this downloads to YouTube later. Like if it somehow downloads. This is a perfect example of why people should not get offended when I don't save their number or I don't text them back because I literally don't update shit in my phone. It's not personal. I just am ADHD. I love my brother-in-law. It's not personal, Keith.
Yeah, go to their channel. Yeah, go down one. Live now. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I found one of my videos. Well, that's a positive.
Hold on,
When
I'll
you
be
put
right
in
back.
ascending.phoenix, close the door to open new possibilities. Let's oh wow. Me on TV. My phone, I don't look too bad on there. It's not the worst. Let's go to the channel. No, I just want to go to the channel. I don't need to subscribe.
Well, you look super cute in the photo that I just sent to you, but I look like I am trying to catch something with my open mouth. So
Look at us.
oh my gosh, it's us.
You look so cute.
I am trying to catch something with my open
There's a positive to YouTube. We can be on people's big screens.
What'd you say?
There's a positive to YouTube. We can be on people's big screens. You look beautiful. Look at you. You look like an angel that came down from heaven. All the white behind you.
Hold on, it's like too many of me in this room. I need to like get out of here for a second.
He has to turn down the volume all the way, is the problem.
I thought,
Like on the TV, he has to turn it down.
yeah, he can do that out there. I'm fine in here.
I'm sorry, but the world can only survive one page. I'm not mad about it. It doesn't look the worst. I was expecting much worse. Okay, what about when I take the retouch off?
Yeah, I'll do it too.
Ooh,
That's not too different. That's not too different.
I haven't seen the difference yet. Is it different now? Oh, no, it's off. I can't tell. I'm okay with the fact that I can't tell.
Good.
I can't tell on you either. God, you're being good to me. God, you're being really good to me today.
Thank you, God.
With all the crazy stuff. I'm keeping us up. I'm keeping us up there.
Yeah.
I'm screenshotting us. Okay, ready? 1, 2.
I love it.
Nerds. Nerds. Absolute nerds. Okay, Merrick made me a waffle and then I'll let it sit there.
Oh no.
How does it look when I go like this on TV? Mhm. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a humbling moment.
Oh my
I
goodness.
just really need TikTok Live back.
You what?
I just really need TikTok Live back.
Yeah. Like post haste, please. Chop chop.
Yeah. I keep trying it and it keeps failing. It's just not the same. Like it's not even that anyone ever really likes to join me live. Like you were the first in a long time. It's the fact that I can't have more than one that irks me. It's the fact that I can't go onto the platform of my choosing and do the things that I desire that irks me.
Yeah. Like I liked the little like 9 grid that we had, those few times when it like a bunch of people from the chat were all up in there. There were 9 of us. That
Right?
everyone in this live could be in there right now.
Yes, exactly. All of us could be live. Only with their stupid restrictions on how many followers.
Yeah.
Don't tell
Don't
me I can't do what I want to do.
want to
Right.
do.
It's so un-American for like them to not let us do what we want to do. This tastes so good.
They looked really good yesterday.
But something about it being a little bit toasty and cold.
Extra good.
Mm-hmm.
I just love bread. And when it comes in waffle form, that's my favorite.
It wasn't this good before. I think I woke up on a new timeline.
That's awesome. Like, that's dope. I
Okay, I have a really serious question. Do you have a dog that is chewing on a bone behind you?
do not.
But I'm pretty sure that I'm hearing myself go, ow.
No. Oh no. Yeah, they're both asleep in the other room.
I'm dead.
I moved my fingers, so maybe I was making you echo. Cassie, I love you so much. Yeah. Crunch that.
It is me crunching. Oh my god, I love it. Okay. Good mic. Good mic.
Apple holding it down.
Wow. Anywho, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go, but I don't want to be on YouTube.
Feel that.
How can I like this place more? Like, what can I do? What's the mindset? Like, it's weird. Even as I open this package, it's making feedback noise to me.
2:30 a.m.
2:30 for work? What in the world are you doing that you have to be up at 2:30 in the morning for work? I don't understand. Do you have like a 10-hour drive to work every day? Like, what is that?
But I'll because that sucks. We actually got some snow today, which I was not expecting, and it's still going. So I'm like, what is going on here?
It's so good.
Really?
Guacamole and waffle.
Mm.
It doesn't sound good.
It doesn't sound terrible though.
My noggin just had it come to me and I was like, are we back in college? Like, was it a late Friday night? Ran out of ingredients in the house, putting things together. I looked over at my corn chips and thought guacamole, and then I thought, waffle. It's actually really, really good. You work at Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah. Really, really early. Mm-hmm.
See, it doesn't sound terrible. As long as the waffle's crunchy, like you said. Crunch, crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's proof of it there. So, what do you have planned for your day?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I need to do some laundry. But other than that, waiting for TikTok to get its act together.
I'll tell you, last night I started sobbing. Like, I don't even know what it was. It was almost like my body just could not control the sobbing. Like, I wasn't even like sad. Like, it just all of a sudden it all hit me as I was laying in my bed. I just started to like uncontrollably sob. And my kids were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine." And they're just like patting my head and like rubbing my shoulder, like, "It's gonna be okay." I'm like, "I know everything's okay. I'm
Yeah.
just crying." It's like my body like had to release it. It was crazy. You need to do pumpkin spice waffles. I think that would be absolutely disgusting with this avocado dip. Just saying. I don't know this song.
I don't know that.
Guacamole, guacamole. There's this song from Senior Frogs that they do when they squish up the guacamole, and it's like guacamole squish squish, guacamole squish squish, guacamole squish 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 squish. Don't knock until you try it. That's true. This is some really flavorful guacamole, by the way. I don't know what brand this is. It just says classic guacamole. Maybe it's from the store. Maybe it's the store brand. All I know is it's freaking delicious, but it's super strong. Lots of garlic in it. I don't know that I want to make facial expressions anymore. Because now I'm imagining if I have like this face on that big screen.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. We're going to decide if we're ever going to do facial expressions again. Why is it that whenever the video pauses, you know when you're posting a video and you're trying to find the right frame to like put as the cover photo?
Mhm.
I swear it always looks like this.
Yeah. Every time. I'm just like,
Or like I'm in the middle of like saying something and it's like
yeah. Yep. Every time.
like, is that how I look the whole video? Like, am I real? Do I really just look like this? I can never find a good one, and so sometimes I just look for the worst one and put it up because I'm like, well, I got nothing to work with here, so
Yeah.
might as well have it be like something funny for somebody else to see to go, oh my god, what's wrong with her face? I don't know. TikTok just doesn't like me in the cover photos.
Yeah. YouTube always does me way more dirty than TikTok ever did with the cover photos. Like TikTok usually try to like start out with like a nice little smile or something, so I can usually just scroll all the way over on TikTok. But YouTube, it's like, like it's the worst places. It's the worst places every single time.
Okay, I figured out what the issue is. So there's a 13-second delay for them.
Mm-hmm.
For you and me, it's like a half a second. So when I go, there's like a tiny echo behind, and it sounds like there's an old lady hacking in the background. It's just me.
Oh my god. Hi, Pammy.
Pam Pam, hi. It's so catchy, yes. Do cinnamon as a seasoning on meat with guacamole. I've never done cinnamon as a seasoning on meat. I'm stress eating. That's all I'm doing. I'm stress eating. We're gonna drink some coffee. Why?
Why
Not
not?
because we need it, but because it's better than what else I'm gonna like put into my body.
Mm-hmm. Like that half a bag of Doritos before I hopped on this live.
Oh, so the other day when I was eating that ranch that is already gone, I was gonna eat healthy with it, switch over to the little peppers. I ate like 3 or 4 of those peppers, then went right back to the potatoes. And I was like, well, I mean, it's better than it was. I
Yeah.
had less potato chips now, probably, maybe.
Yeah.
We don't actually know.
I'll
But yeah,
post
I
that.
ate a lot of potato chips that day.
Potato chips. Then.
I'm not. The mental health is good, but not so good. Not as good as it was because of this freaking stuff on this damn app.
Yep.
I'm like, what is the outcome of my business of 55.5 thousand followers that help keep my family together because of the work that I do? Like, are we back? I'm tired of typing this in. Are we back? Are we back? And then trying to go live. And then it's like, no, you can't. It's like I'm asking the universe, are we back? And then they're going yes or no. Nope, unable to go live. Try again later.
Let the French toast. Just let us go live.
Right. It bothers me because it's like if they wanted to restore it, they could have by now.
And remember, kids, the next time that somebody
It's
tells
you.
the government wouldn't do that, oh, yes, they would.
I like that sound. I like that sound. News stories.
And remember, kids, the next time somebody tells
Hold on, we have to watch
the
this for
government
them.
wouldn't do that, oh, yes, they would.
I read your lips. I couldn't even read the words because they were backwards. Call your senators and representatives. Call them.
That was exactly it.
I know. I couldn't read your lips. Okay, now we gotta like it.
Somebody tells you,
We gotta like it, and we gotta. Can we add it to our? I can't add it to my story. I don't like that. I can't do that. Well, that's not cool.
Yeah. What?
What is that? And I want to create my app. I swear to God. Holy in heaven almighty. It feels like such a Facebook thing to ask me to create my avatar.
I'm not
That
doing
face. That's the one that I probably don't want on the TV.
I gotta.
I can't have that one again. Yeah, that one is not a good face. That was real yuck. That one does not win. That one's not winning.
I don't like that.
Yay! When you're on your FYP and TikTok, I was the first on there. I'm gonna take that as God loves me. Okay.
I do.
I'm gonna take that. Hey, when I opened up my app, you were the first one there, Liz. So I'm gonna take that one. Everyone, just tell anyone that's in the chat, tell them if they were the first one ever in today when you open it up, so that they can know that they're God's favorite too.
I think it was Sabra for me.
Yeah, Allie was mine. My first one when I very first opened it and it worked again. Well, kind of worked again and then stopped working. But I still need to go back and watch whatever video it is because I didn't actually watch it. I was so excited. I took a screenshot. And I was like, okay. What's happening?
Gosh, I I watched Sabra's and then I immediately just went into like making my own videos and finding the sounds and stuff. I'm like, I'm in this. Like,
How do you find the cool sounds? What is the trick?
usually I'm just scrolling and then I hear one I like. I'm like, oh, I do that. I can do that.
I was wondering. Hi, Alyssa. Oh, Alyssa, let me make you a mod so you can follow. So you can subscribe to people. I'm following here.
That's so exciting.
So now you should be able to click on people and go to their channel and hit the subscribe button. And you should be able to scroll all the way to the top of the comments and see all the people that you recognize.
All the people.
Support, support, support. We're building community regardless. We're going to make something good out of this crap time.
That's right. Because what else can we do?
You know, cinnamon might be a thing that we need to be paying attention to. Because I ran out of my other creamer and now I had to open up my cinnamon.
I love cinnamon things.
You know what I should do? I should go onto YouTube here and find us and start following people in here.
I think I'm actually going to hop off and go hang out. But
I love you.
bye.
Bye. Goodbye now. Goodbye now. Goodbye now. Goodbye now. The exits are here and here and here and here. Anywhere. Keep your hands and arms inside the carpet. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, yeah, I do. 81. I guess I do. Ow, I have a right ear ringing in my ear now. You have cinnamon in your tea also? Does anyone else want to come up here? The link is in our chat group. I think I'm going to do that if I go live on YouTube from now on. I'm going to put it in the chat so it's like a first come, first serve type thing. That way I don't have to select. That way I don't have to be like choosing. Bye. Because I don't like choosing like that. Let spirit choose. What's happening on my TV now? Okay, it's still playing. All right. Did I get a Venmo notification? No. Hold on, let me see if I have Venmo on this account. Am I logged into Venmo on this thing? Oh, Face ID, one moment. Oh, Bryn. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I did not get a notification on that. That's really kind. Sometimes I don't get the notifications. One more day. Michelle is in need of like prayers and stuff. I see Allie's gift to me. Oh, that's so pretty. Cash App has like these cute little things that you can like put little backgrounds with it, I guess. That's cute. Thank you. Yeah, I honestly like nobody sends me things on Venmo. So I probably wouldn't have even noticed like even a month from now if you hadn't said something because I don't go in there. And no, I didn't get a notif. I mean, I guess I could look. I don't need to go out of here to look. I found it now. I have them turned on though, which is weird because I probably should have had a drop down that came through. But sometimes my PayPal does that too. It's just weird how like sometimes it'll show up and sometimes it won't show up. But yeah, since you're driving, be careful while you drive. It's 1:41. What's our prediction? Let's pull cards on it. Are they going to give us our life back without a fight? Are they going to appear? Is it going to appear to us? Hold on. To get you guys securely fastened for this adventure. Can I make it seem like TikTok? Can we pretend that we're on TikTok? I think I'm okay having my music this low when I'm on YouTube. It seems like they're okay with it because it's like really, really low and it's not like a feature. It's just a background. Have you guys been able to hear my music? You only use Venmo. I like Venmo. I think it's the most social version of a payment app, which is kind of unique about it because it like you can decide to show people or not show people what you like gave. You can't hear it. Oh, good. That was very delayed, guys. I feel like what YouTube feels like is we are like, I'm on one mountain and you guys are way across at the other mountain and we're going, hello. Hi! How are you? Like, that's what it feels like. Because I can be like, do you like pineapples on your pizza? Yes or no? Tell me. "27 seconds." 27 seconds that time. What? Oh, let me grab this little charger again. You look pretty as a white swan stretching on the water during the sunrise with a beautiful rainbow in the sky. That's so cute. I love that. 101 on timer up there. Live for 101 minutes. I feel like I've accomplished something today. Lay says hydrate. So we're going to hydrate. That's not fair because you're driving. So, like, of course, there's going to be a delay, you know? Sometimes when I say the word delay, I think of like the lay, like Layla in the chat, like delay, what's up? How you doing, girl? Like duh lay. I'm so awkward on YouTube. I don't know. TikTok's my home. There she is. Delay in the house, in the house. Okay, are they? I want to know, are they going to give us back our live streams without a fight? The King of Cups. Emotionally mature male energy, masculine energy. There's a crown floating above his head and a ship sailing. What's around his neck? Kind of just looks like Japamala beads in a way. A fish down there, a sound bowl in the water. He's halfway in the water, not fully submerged. Energy radiating off of his heart. It seems positive. It seems positive, right? Regal, positive. Also could be interpreted as the emotional king. Of all the kings, the one of the emotions. Let's go again. Clarify the King of Cups, please. What do you mean by King of Cups? I'm hearing 14. So they had me go 6 down. Now they're having me go 14 down. 6 is love. 14 is balance. With the love came out the King of Cups. That's a nice card. It's positive. We're not splitting the deck I asked if we were going from the bottom up or the top down. It's top down. 14. That's the 14th card. And we're flipping it over. King of Swords. Double King energy. So is this an emotionally cutting king? Is this a power play dynamic? Is this like more masculine, ambitious energy? Which way are we going? So far, I'm neutral on this. Because this king's got kind of a standoffish nature. It's got a crow looking down on it. The wind's kind of like blowing towards the west, probably. He's on top of a mountain, but there's flowers around him. His sword is resting at his, on his knee. There's an owl and a bat and a dragonfly. It really feels so different here, but it just feels it's for a little while. A little change to make us appreciate even more the space of TikTok because of this little YouTube taster. Exactly. I know, me too. I want a clarification on the two kings. So we got a little more like layered energy. It's king energy that's mainly good intentioned, also a little cold, a little direct, a little stoic. I'm so tired of the number 21 coming up. Hi, David. Welcome back. Hey, you have a different account this time. That's okay. I'll add that one as moderator too, because we can. Not cutting the deck. Not shuffling anymore. 21 straight down. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 21. Flipping it up. Yes, yes. The 9 of Swords, have no fear, is what I hear. 9 of Swords in reverse. It's a good clarifier. So we got King of Cups when we asked the question about essentially if we need to be like are we going to have to put up a fight to get, are we going to get our live access restored to TikTok without having to have a fight? Get the King of Cups, the King of Swords, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Swords upright is very much like sadness, despair, like this makes me think of like relief in that. But I am one that likes clarity, and Spirit knows this. This is how I pull cards for myself. So we're going to ask for a clarifier on the 9 of Swords. Is this more in the terms of, and since I'm asking about something that emotionally affects me, 14:14 up there, which reminds me of John 14:14. If you ask anything of me in my name, I will give it to you. The only stipulation is to follow my commandments, which is to love the Lord God with all of your heart, all of your mind, all of your spirit, all of your soul, all of you, and love your neighbor as yourself. But I read this as It could also be that it's not as bad as you think, or it's not as bad as your mind might be making it out to be. There isn't that much to fear, but you still might not like it, right? Because they could have come out with the 9 of Cups, right? Instead of the 9 of Swords, we could have been having the wish fulfillment card. They didn't deliver that, did they? No. Uh-uh. The clarifier for the King of Hearts, or Hearts, the King of Cups, King of Hearts, could have been the Queen of Cups. But instead it was the King of Swords. And then the 9 of Swords in reverse. So it tells me it's not all hunky-dory happy, like there may be something different. Okay. I want to know how far back. Oh, I bet David was reading the comments and answering about the pizza thing. I'm like, we got delayed over there, David. So I want a clarifier on the 9 of Swords. And we can ask for clarity. I saw an Empress flash by. And the Wheel of Fortune in upright position. They want me to wait. Like 21, now 24 is the number coming in. Okay, we got to ask, are we splitting the deck? No. Going up from the bottom? No. Down from the top? Yes. 24? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16, 22, 23. That's the 24th card. Flipping it over like that. Are we sure? Mm-hmm. Flipping it like this? No. Yes. The 7 of Wands in reverse. I hear you can relax. But yet still, okay, like this is how my mind works with tarot. 7 of Wands is about standing your ground in the upright position, right? So 7 of Wands, when it's like this, it's about like standing your ground, fighting in your corner, like for you. It's not necessarily super aggressive or anything, but it's like holding steady and not moving for like not like letting anyone cross your boundaries, right? And so then I think about, well, what could they have delivered me? So what's the underlying message? Like, okay, you have been standing up for yourself and holding your ground. You don't have to do that anymore. When you're asking this question, you don't have to do that anymore. These are all clarifiers of one another. So when we're asking for the clarifier of the 9 of Swords in reverse, and I'm wondering, well, is it that it's not as bad as I think that it is, or that I don't have to have fear or be sad? And then I get the 7 of Wands clarifying the 9 of Swords. That clarifies to me that like they meant you don't have to be so sad. You don't have to be so guarded, right? But what could they have delivered instead in the tarot deck to make that more clear? I'm trying to think of if there's a card that would have satisfied me more. Right now, the answer is no. Like, I feel like that was pretty clear. But because I can, I'm going to ask. Also, on the bottom of the deck is a card about balance. Things coming into balance fairly quickly. It's a mini arcana, a minor arcana. So like short-lived, like a short-lived thing. Is that the Queen of Wands? Not taking it though. Is this helping any of you guys learn anything, by the way? Because I could just pull these and be done. One more shuffle. And 12 down. Are we splitting? No. Not from the bottom. Yes, from the top. That's the 11th card. And I'm hearing flip it up. But I still ask, am I doing it this way? No. Am I doing it this way? Yes. So when you're teaching yourself to be obedient and listen to spirit, we're slowing down and we're asking the question and we're waiting for the answer and we're clarifying the answer. It is also correct to just trust your intuition and read the cards. But when you're in a very like, this might not be serious to some of you guys, but for me, my whole financial stability depends on like that app, right? So when I'm in a highly emotional subject, that's where I slow down and I ask the questions and I detach myself and I make sure that when I'm shuffling, I'm okay, that I'm not trying to read too deeply into one card without clarification. So when I'm reading for someone that it's a really serious topic, like let's say somebody's cheating or someone's got like a really serious issue, I may slow down for it here, especially if it's like in a one-to-one setting. So we're flipping it this way. The Sun card comes out, best card in the deck. And what did Pammy say yesterday? Mystical Beauty of Two said the sun will come out tomorrow. She literally said that in my TikTok live. The sun will come out. Either that or in the Telegram live. But I remember Pam saying the sun will come out tomorrow. The sun. That's pretty clarifying to me. It's so important that you listen to the intuitive people around you because you never know when there's a message that is meant for you to pay attention to later. When somebody says something to me that's intuitive, they may not realize how deeply I'm listening to them, but I'm listening to them, okay? So anytime that you guys are saying something to me, even if I don't give it like a bunch of ooh, in the moment, it may be because I'm filing it and I'm not attaching to it in that moment because I'm being told, hold that. It'll come up later, right? But I am paying attention to what you guys are saying. And when you're an intuitive person, remember that everything around you is teaching you. Everything around you is telling you some kind of story, some type of detail. It could be trying to veer you off a path or on a path more, or just keep you marching straight ahead, right? So what I get from this reading is when I ask, are we going to have TikTok live status restored without too much of a fight, right? Without having to fight for it too much. I get the King of Cups, which is a very calm, emotionally stable energy, clarified by the King of Swords, which is a stoic, relaxed, non-emotional. So it's clarifying that we're talking about emotionally mature and calm energy that is not fear-inducing. We don't need to be upset about it, like super upset about it. We also had a clarifier for the Nine of Swords of you can relax You don't need to stand your ground. You don't need to fight in this corner right now because everything is going to be okay here. Cool, huh? I just asked if I could clarify the sun. They said no. Oh, I feel like they're just working out some kinks. Okay, can we clarify Pammy's statement of I think that they are just working out some kinks? So since I feel not emotionally attached to it now because I feel very good about the answer. Can I clarify the Six of Wands in reverse? So here's where I might want to clarify what I just pulled. So Pammy says that 21 came out, right? And I'd been asked to pull 21. I'm like, man, I'm getting tired of this number 21, right? And I went 21 down. The World card comes out. So we're clarifying. I feel like they're just working out some kinks, right? So the World was sideways coming out, but they told me to place it upright. Like everything's going to be turned upright and fine. But things went a little sideways on their internal world of shutting all this stuff down. And then the Six of Wands being a card of like success and recognition, like there may be some things that they were not recognizing or not able to see. Some things turned unsuccessful internally. So an internal tower, an inverted tower moment, something happening on the inside that had them lose some of their like power, something going a little bit wrong, like an internal error is kind of what I'm hearing. But that's a pretty quick read there. So for me, I want to clarify overall is the message that I'm getting in is that does that match up with what's happening in this statement? And so my clarification is going to be about my assessment of these cards. Am I reading them correctly? That's the clarification that I'm looking for. So I'm not looking for it to match this. I'm asking Spirit to let me know if I read that right. Okay. I want to tell you that Blue Monday is playing right now. How does it feel? We're splitting the deck, yes. Top stack, bottom stack, bottom stack. Four down, yes. That's the fourth card. Up, yes. Over, no. I read it right. Three of Pentacles is it all worked out. It all worked together. That's probably one of the most positive cards that you can get on a clarification question like that. The Three of Pentacles. Good teamwork. Well done. Pretty cool, huh? And people say tarot is fake. I don't think so. I think it's real AF. It's all gonna work out. I love you. Thank you for engaging, Pammy, so we could have that cool little experience. I wonder if my son wants to come home. What else should we ask about? that's in our highest good to ask about. Part of me really wants to ask about if, like, a company like Facebook is gonna buy TikTok. I can get pretty rapid fire answers, Taylor. To me, it's more about if, and hi, by the way, I think it's more about whether their ego is getting in the way of the answer, you know? Taylor, I'm going to make you a mod so you can follow everybody, subscribe to everybody. Guys, make sure that you've subscribed to my account pretty please. As I make you a mod, Taylor, on here, it lets you click on people's profiles in the chat, go to their channel and hit subscribe. Much easier. So, ooh, that got like a fire inside of me, me asking the question internally if it was okay to ask the question. And I heard, yes, it's okay to ask the question. So I'm not going to ask about a specific entity, but I'm going to ask about if someone like Facebook, like a company like them, Meta, is going to buy TikTok. Marilyn Manson is playing in the background, saying something about unstable. You should be able to scroll all the way up to the top of the chat too to find everybody that was in here earlier. You can't play this game. You lost all the pieces. Hold your breath. Just wait. That's what the song just said. At least that's what I heard on the very low volume that my music is playing in the background. You know, one thing I am learning is that, like, I'm glad that YouTube will let me be live with my music on really low, because then I can still hear it and I can still get the messages that I like to get from music, but it's not interrupting like copyright issues for YouTube, you know? Like, I'm okay with it being this low. I wish I could have it a little bit higher. Let's test it. Let's see if I can turn it just one notch higher. One moment. Let's see if I get in trouble for it being tiny, one little notch higher. Can you guys hear it now? All right, Spirit. The question is, so I don't lose it, is a company similar in integrity and greed levels / energy going to purchase TikTok Ltd in the next 24 months. And I'm going to say in 24 months because sometimes these deals can take a long time to work out. Because there could be like an extension and then they could take it to Congress and go, well, now we'll give an extension because they've made an agreement that they're going to do this purchase, but they're working out, you know, whatever it is, right? Thanks, Lay. Hello, Danny. You know what I do like about this is that I don't have a lot of random people coming in, and it really is just like alive with all of my friends. And that's kind of cool. 2 more shovels. Not splitting it. We're going 14 down again. That's 14. Flipping it over this way, yes. Flipping it up this way, no. Flipping it over this way. Well, that's not nice. It's the 5 of Cups. What is this song? So the question is the company similar in integrity and greed levels / energy going to purchase TikTok Ltd in the next 24 months? That would lead me to believe one of 2 things. A negative card could be a no card, or it could be showing me that like TikTok's going down the drain, or that company is like one that's just hopeless, right? So then we ask for a clarifier. So we're going to ask for the 5 of Cups to be clarified. If they meant this as, yes, this company is, like there's going to be a company that comes along that's of similar greed, right? If they meant that, like, yes, that's what that means, that this is showing you that like a not great company is coming along, then what I want to see is another negative card that clarifies it to more of the negative, right? Else, I want to see something positive. Like I want to see something that kind of would make this like not make sense. Does that make sense? 2 more shuffles in here. And then we're going to go 3 down. I hear from the top. Yes, from the top. 1, 2, that's the 3rd card. Flipping it this way, no. Flipping it up this way, yes. So they're showing me another negative card here, which would be the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Like things aren't looking so good for that answer, is what I would get with that. Just for fun, can we have another clarifier, please? That reminds me of greed, unequal give and take. Hi, Amanda. Amanda, I'm going to make you a mod so that you can follow people easier from the chat. Okay? So now that you are a mod in here, you should be able to click on everybody that's in the chat and go through to their channel and hit subscribe. And everyone can do that to you too that's in here. And hello. Okay, so we're just going to ask for like one overall clarification. Did I get that right? So we're going to do the same thing as before. We're going to set these aside and we're going to go, okay, Spirit, I'm not asking this question now. What I'm asking is, did I get the interpretation correctly? Am I reading it right? That like what you're saying is, sorry, things ain't looking so good based on free will choices of how negotiations are going to go over the next 24 months. Like it's not looking great for that. Like it's not going to work out like the way that you hope. So if I'm understanding that correctly, then I want Spirit to give me a card on that. Nothing related to this anymore. So I don't need to see a negative card to go on top of there. I want to know what they think, what they feel about my interpretation on that reading. Okay. Did I interpret that right? What do you think about my interpretation? So if I see something really positive, then I'll know that I interpreted it right. No more shuffles. Splitting the deck, yes. Yes, we're taking it from there, from the top. And I was asking, I heard 4, and then I said, am I going down 4? Yes. And I said, am I going down 5? No. Am I going down 4? Yes. This is the 4th then. 4th card. Flipping it up or over. I hear up, no. Over, yes. So I'm flipping it over, yes. Page of Cups. Intuition is in the right place. See the things that I'm hearing up here. The page is about like the mind, the thoughts, like where your intuition is, that kind of stuff. And Cups is literally about like but not only emotion, but it's also about like the pool of spirituality, of intuition and things like that. So to me, this says, yes, you were listening correctly. You were hearing things correctly. So, and there's God music playing now. When you feel lost, he's a way maker. So I still hear, don't worry. Don't worry. Because we don't know when that's going to happen, you know? But we could ask a clarification question on that too, okay? So we could say, all right, Spirit, could you give me an indicator of the speed between the next 24 months that like a transition like this is going to go through? I don't need an exact, but Swords is really fast and Pentacles is really slow. You're welcome. So could you give me, now I want to clear my energy again, right? Because it's not a very happy answer to hear. And so being human, it's like you want to like just know that a lot can change in between. There's many timelines that can shift. This is current trajectory with current like timeline, current mindsets, no energy work done, like no one have intervening in the energetic flow. So if I don't like the outcome of it, I might ask if it's in my highest good to do energy work to push away negative energies that are influencing some of these people, right? Not controlling their mind, not getting in their energy field, not influencing them, but removing the influence from them in the energetic sense. Watching you on TV and phone, but sound is lagging between, so just going to watch TV today. Oh, I'm on your TV? Thanks, Dean. I still have mine playing up here that I had going when me and Liz were on live earlier together. So, okay, so once I have my energy clear, I still feel like I've got something going on right up in here. I'm definitely more in my divine masculine right now. Not too badly. So breathing in through your left nostril. Exhaling through your right. I'm going to do one more because I can feel it opening more. Okay. Oh, awesome, Tabitha. You heard take a deep breath. Yes, perfect. So now that feeling across my forehead is gone. I don't want to pull cards when I have a feeling of chaos across my forehead. That's telling me that I've got some type of like internal turmoil or external energy trying to influence like the energy in which I flow through these cards, right? So now we're asking about like if there's a purchase agreement of some kind with TikTok LTD and another company. I'm not going to even ask if it's a US company because it doesn't necessarily have to be a US company, right? Because it could be a company in another country that's not a foreign adversary, right? There could be so many different things that it could be. So now that I've shifted in energy, we're going to ask how many more times we're going to shuffle here. 2, including this one. Not splitting the deck. Really like the number 14 today. That's the third time I've heard 14. It's 13 cards. That's the 14th. When I think about or feel about turning it like this, I hear no. But when I think about flipping it like this, I hear yes. So then I just ask another time, am I flipping it upright? No. Am I flipping it to the side? Yes. So the Star card in reverse. So when I get the Star card in reverse, that reminds me of like a disconnect, like a spiritual disconnect. Like this is like free will choices. Like this is definitely like negative energy influence type stuff. So I'm going to ask for a clarifier on the Star card because what they didn't give me was a cups, a swords, one of the suits, right? Oh, I'm glad that you did the press too, both of you. Yeah, what they didn't give me was what I was hoping for, right? They didn't give me what I was hoping for, which was clarity in that direction. So now I'm going to ask for clarity on the card that they're giving me to see if I am correct in they're wanting to give me more information. I would say when I'm asking for that clarity, because they're wanting to give me more information, when I split the deck and I see this screams, yes, we want to give you more information. But I take those like split cards kind of as like a side thing over here. Like I don't take them as like that's the message unless they tell me to take the card. Balanced. One more. Slitting it, yes, after the shuffle. Bottom stack. So the clarifier for my star in reverse, when I'm asking about the speediness of this potential like purchase over the next 24 months. $25. Slow. Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a very calm card. Gives me this idea of a balanced deal. Queen of Cups there is at the split. Like trying to come to the most balance. For Lovers. Lovers card meaning like a good partnership. Like a good long-term partnership. Like they're trying to get the best outcome. Even though they aren't the greatest of integrity of companies. Both of those, all three, no, both of these are major arcana cards. So the Emperor at the split, which is about stability as well, keeping it stable. So what I want to know next, though, where my mind goes with this, is I want to know what Spirit thinks or feels in general. So like my question, here's where my mind goes. My mind wonders when they say that they're like, when I say, is a company similar in integrity and greed levels / energy going to purchase TikTok Ltd in the next 24 months? I then start to wonder, okay, if they're saying that it's going to be a fairly like slow and balanced deal, but also they're trying to build a good partnership, like good, like trying to work well together long term, right? Even though it's not spirit led, like spirit's not in this decision making, right? They're not a part, they're not at the table. It makes me wonder, like, about the integrity level of what spirit thinks about like any company that could potentially afford it. Are they all like lacking integrity and full of greed? You know, so like was my question clear enough in that case? Because the Devil card's not coming out here. The Tower card's not coming. Like these are pretty like calm cards for them answering a question like this, right? Like it looks like there's good intentions of these people like to try and work together, even though it's not necessarily going to work out well, or they're not like good integrity filled companies. They're full of greed. Does spirit just generally think that about any company that has the buying power to purchase that, right? Path while I listen to you, my body has been hurting. Oh, I'm sorry. Mine and hubby's song is playing back at one. Oh, only song of yours I've heard this whole time. We'll take that as a message. So then I'm just gonna ask Spirit, like, okay, well, I'm just curious, like, of all the companies that there are that would be interested in this purchase, do you feel that all of them are greedy and like lack integrity, like across the board? You know what I mean? And that I really feel no attachment to. Yeah, that's how they feel about it. That's how they feel about it. They feel that them across the board are all focused on like not great emotional things, like they don't have their head in the right place, right? These are usually considered like emotional bullies, right? And they're all kind of hopeless. So regardless, Spirit doesn't think much of any of the companies that could purchase it. Why does it smell like pizza all of a sudden? I have no pizza around me. I just smelled like marinara sauce and cheese. Okay, so now we can ask, did I get that right? Like, am I understanding the message correctly? Me, Paige. Am I understanding the message correctly? A nice 9 of Cups. Intuition. Receiving great things. 9 of Cups. Cups being that of intuition, of a knowing. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Spirit. That's fun. I always like these fun exercises. Pizza. I'm like, is there something in my coffee? It's cinnamon. Like, is there a bug in my coffee? Because ew. Ew. All right, I've been on here for like 3 hours, I think. Close to 3 hours. I'm going to go. Let's test it and see, though. Let's just see if TikTok Live is back up yet. Because I think we've been waiting so long. Are we back? Are we back? Question mark. Go live. Unable to go live. Try again later. Well, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll probably come live later. Because what better thing do I have to do now than be live on YouTube besides hang out with my children? But the best thing I can do for my children right now is try to build up my YouTube account. So, you got new oils for Christmas? Oh, nice. Bye, guys. I love you.